All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, this is well, I looked this up. I looked this up because, I've been hearing about it lately, and I saw one of the brothers do a video on it, my brother was watching a video concerning this. All right, basically saying that martial law is going to be declared, after Christmas. And if you even type that in Google, you see all these different videos and articles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Going into it, martial law right after Christmas, blah 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 blah. Okay. But yeah. But I'm gonna read it now. I'm not saying that this is what's gonna happen. We don't know. All right, but there's a chance that this could happen. There's a chance that it could not. Everything is on the Most High's time. All right, whenever the Lord deems it ready, that's when it's gonna happen. Okay, so let's read this real quick. It says, the military will be invoking emergency martial law after Christmas. The authorization for this action is based on two existing laws. The Insurrection Act of 1807 was put in place to control a violent uprising against an authority or government. The International Emergency Economic Powers Act of 1977 was passed to protect against threats to the economy or the people of the USA or in the USA. Total martial law will include curfews to keep you safe. Guidelines and instructions will be communicated clearly. This is the first time in our country's history that a president will be given full power to control all acts of terrorism from within our borders. Donald J. Trump was the man chosen by the military to do this job. Do not be afraid. We simply ask that you be prepared for any resulting interruption of services by having extra food, extra water, medications, pet food, cash. Why? Should tensions arise, it is important that you and your family have the ability to stay out of the way. The military has sworn an oath of allegiance to our president and to keeping all citizens of the USA safe. Now, yeah, this is there's a chance that this could be true, but understand that, even as it says in the acts, all right, it says here the authorization um for this action is based on two existing laws. Now, in order for martial law to be declared, there needs to be a cause, there needs to be a reason. And when you read these acts, it's mainly about sedition or terrorism or like false flags and so on and so forth. All right. So if they plan to declare martial law right after Christmas, then that means they plan to do something that's gonna cause or put America in a state of emergency, which is gonna allow them to enact these acts, to put them into place, you know. And they might do something on Christmas. They might do something after Christmas. They might not do anything at all. All right. We'll wait and see. Okay. But here it says what? The Insurrection Act of 1807 was put in place to control a violent uprising against an authority of government. See? So you need a cause for this to happen. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that as far fetched, but it's these devils knowing them, all right, which let me get a quick precept real quick. Because a lot of these different, attacks and shootings and stuff, which we know is orchestrated by them to begin with, just like 9/11, is all for them to get what they want, you know, problem reaction solution. So this is Micah chapter 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Sorry, Salakia. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Now this is talking about these these elites. All right, the so-called white man Esau, these elites, the top. All right, they devise iniquity. All right, and work evil upon their beds. They come up with all this and start putting it into place. You know, all this different FEMA camps and all these different torture and evil weaponry and all that. They come up with all that. you know, because it's in the power of their hand. Job 9:24 tells you the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so it's in their power of their hand to do that. So that's why they do it. Okay, so going back to this, man. Then there's gonna need to be a cause. All right, which I wouldn't be surprised if these devils do something. All right, to cause or allow them to declare martial law. You know, because a lot of the things that they want to declare or put in place, they need a reason to. You know, they need a reason to. Okay, but you know what I mean. This is what it says. But you know what? When you read down and showing you the carnality of this world, here it is. They're saying we ask you to be prepared for any resulting interruption of services by having all this and that. The scriptures tell us, man, you don't gotta worry about this. All right. Um, pull it up real quick. Matthew 6:25 says, "Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air, for they are not they sow for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they?" Yeah, because basically the Lord is saying, man, have faith. You don't gotta worry about, you know what I mean, what you're gonna eat and all this. The Lord is gonna provide you with your daily bread. If these birds, they don't go to work and gather up and all do all this extra stuff, but the Lord gives them something to eat every day, you know. And us compared to a bird, you think the Lord's just gonna let us you know what I mean, starve? So all this extra stuff right here about getting extra food and extra water and all these things, what that's not gonna help you. All right. In the time of Jacob's trouble, in the time of martial law and all this hell breaking loose, all this carnal preparations is not gonna help you. You might prepare all this and not even be able to get access to it because you might be trapped in a different location. See, we don't need all this, man. What we need is the divine intervention, the divine protection. Okay, that's what we need. All right, and when martial law does get declared, whether it's right after Christmas or sometime next year or whenever it may be, okay, when it does get declared, man, it's gonna be hellish out here. All right, it's gonna be hellish, man. Curfews, you know what I mean? People getting killed left and right, and no carnal preparations can prepare you enough for that, man. All right, you need this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So I just close it with this precept. All right, Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right, and that's what's going to keep us stable when all this is going on. And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is his treasure. See, that's our treasure, man. Not all this extra stuff. All right, we as men of the Lord are always praying. We are in the right mindset, waiting for this. All right, because we know we don't have to worry about all this stuff. The Lord is going to provide it for us. Okay, so this was just like a something that I caught wind of through the spirit, and I wanted to bring it out. All right, but we'll see what happens. Christmas is just next week, right around the corner. So we'll see what happens. And if it be the Lord's will, I personally, I hope this happens because hey, it's part of prophecy, man. The quicker that happens, the quicker we get the chip is enforced, and the missiles are shot off, and we can finally get out of here. Okay, but Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and Shalom.